Okay. Hello, Miss Kim. Sorry, I was just setting up my iPad so I could read comments. A little bit behind there. Okay. So I guess we shall give it a minute before we probably start. We'll do some stamping. Just get some paper. Might just be you and I, Kim. I'll give it another minute just in case. Oh, no worries. That's what I was doing before I jumped on, so we're just gonna stamp up anyway, so this gives us a couple minutes. And last penguin. Oops. There we go. I know, it's such a cute set, eh? It's nice because it's more of a winter set versus a Christmas set, so there's a little bit more versatility to it. And I pulled out some fun stuff, but I don't know if I want to use what I'm going to use. It's always the fun of putting it together on the fly. Yes. Okay. So I pulled out some colors that I think I was going to use, or that I thought I'd use. All right, so I've got some grays. I have a couple of different shades of blue. So I'm using Copic. So if you're following along, by all means pull out the same colors I am or play with your own colors. I thought we'd play with some blues and purples. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for the... Oh, yes, you do see Doodlebug. I have some Doodlebug, but I also have this old school Project Life that comes with some really fun ones, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do, use them on cards or a layout. I'll have to take a look. So it's got some really neat vellum snowflakes that I thought would be kind of perfect. And then some Doodlebug. I have Winter Wonderland. And I pulled out, this is an older one, I don't know which one this is. Maybe we'll do this and do a couple of tags too. It's all about the purples and the blues, and I've got some twine. some washi that we can use. Love old school debug. Okay, well, I'm gonna give it one more second and then we'll start. I'm just gonna open up my drink here. Ooh. Okay, perfect. And then I'll start coloring. Ooh, bubbly. I'm gonna grab a couple of tags. Do I want to use white or do I want to use craft? Here, with white. Alright, okay. Well, let's get started. So I grabbed some tags as well, and I've got some card bases here. So again, hey Margaret! Perfect timing, we're just starting with the coloring. So today we're doing the Icy Penguins. So you get a bunch of different stamps and sentiments on this, and also some little, like a little ice floe and some fish to kind of make a scene. So we are going to play with this today. So I pulled out some grays, blues, and purples, and I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do for the, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Okay. So I'm going to do a couple of the penguins in different colors, so I thought that would be kind of fun. Oh, it was so nice meeting you too, Margaret. It was fun to have it at Kim's house, wasn't it? Got to see everything in person. I got to put faces to names. All right, so I'm going to start with a traditional penguin. So I'm going to start it with the grays. So I'm going to start with this little dude up here. So I'm just going to take my lightest, and if you guys have any questions as I'm doing this, feel free to pop it in the comments. I am checking those periodically as I color. So I just like to put sort of a base layer down from... Sorry, I was reading messages. Base color is down to start the process. Then I'm going to go in with a bit of a C6 and just go over this a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to blend that out a bit with C3. Well, I hope everybody's Monday went much better than mine. It was a disaster from start to finish. I was done this morning at 9:30 with the day. It felt like Friday the 13th on a full moon, on a PA day, and just everything was nuts. All right, then we're going to blend that back out with the C1. Okay. And then his little beak, I'm going to do orange. I'm going to use YR07. Just make sure it's not too crazy with the orange. There we go. And I'm going to do his skates brown, I think. think I'm going to go with E23. I was just debating between E23 and E25, but I think I like the kind of lighter caramelly color. And I'm going to leave the skates white because I'm going to use some glossy accents on them after just to perk them up just a teensy bit. Now, I'm going to leave the scarf until I've decided sort of what I want to do, penguin-wise. But I thought we could try making one of the penguins blue and also one purple. I thought that would be kind of fun. And I need to play with the colors, though, of which ones I'm going to use for the blues. And that's only because if we're going to do the doodle bug, I'm thinking more of a vibrant... I think the ones I picked would work. So I've got 39, 37, and 34. We're going to try it. Let's go for it. Why not? All right, so we're going to... light color, Alexis, light color. B34. So we're going to do this cute little skating one. So I just stamped a whole bunch of them. Because sometimes what I do like to do, and I think we all do, is just color a bunch all at once. I think for all of us, the hardest part is finding the paper. That's the toughest decision. B39. This one is a very wet marker. Yes, they do. I think the colors will match really nicely. It's oh, sorry, this is B37. Sometimes I find it hard to get the colors I want with Doodlebug. I mean, their colors and their line are pretty. Don't get me wrong, I love them. But sometimes it's hard to match. Like a blue or a purple. I find sometimes, especially with some of my markers, like one of my V's looks more pink than it does purple, even though it's supposed to be a purple. It's weird. All right, so that's back over with the 34, just blending it out. Oh, that's totally, look at him. How, I think I'm gonna do another one in that color too, because it's just so cute. So we're gonna do the YR07 again for his little beak. And the shoes on his skates. E23. Okay, and again, I'm gonna leave his scarf because I might also paper piece the scarves. I think that would actually that would be really fun. Why don't we do that? Okay, B34. I'm gonna do this guy little. He looks like he's kind of doing the shimmy across the ice. So we're gonna do him in blue too, because he's just so cute. Okay, I'm just taking again B34. Putting the first little layer of color down. The hands are also a little shady. Yeah, he looks fantastic in blue, doesn't he? Especially these blues. I'm sure he'd look good in other blues too, but definitely the sort of royally sapphire-y color. I think it's like a sapphire. Of the sapphires I've seen, which is not a lot. I think it's like this. Okay. So that was B39. Now we're going to do the B37 and we're going to pull that up a little bit. Again, these are very intense colors, so I'm not doing too much more with the 37 than I did with the 39. I'm going to pull a lot more with the 34, which is my latest. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my doggy scratching on the bed. Hey, you, miss. trying to distract her. That doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. I'm just going to turn this a bit on the side. Yep, my arms and my hands are definitely shaky today. So that was the YR07 and the E23. And I'm going to pull out my handy dandy Posca pen. It is my hide the mistakes pen is what I call it. There. And you wouldn't even know I made a little schmutz to it. Okay, let's try them in purple. Now, I think I picked the right colors because they're pretty vibrant. So I picked V09, V17, and V15. These are sort of my go-to sort of royally purple colors. So in this case, my 15 is my lightest, my 9 is my darkest. So let's do this. Well, actually, let's do the last two in purple. Let's see how it works. So I'm going to start with my V15. Now we're going to go in with our V9, which is my darkest. And I'm just going over where I had that light. Oh, he's so cute. V17. And I'm going to start to pull that V09 out. Okay. And then back at them with the V15. Look at him in the purple. Oh. Oh, so cute. Perfect. So let's do the other one. Hold on 1 second, just. We're gonna do the other one in purple too, but I'm gonna do his beak. I'm gonna do the other one too while I'm here. Okay. And then E23 for the little shoes. Little shoes. Now we're going to do the last little pinky in purples too. So in with the lightest color. Okay, in with the darkest color now. V17. This is our mid-tone. And then back all over again with the V15. Just gonna turn him slightly on his side while we blend this. There we go. And I'm gonna need my hide my mistakes again. Okay. And then I'm gonna need a fairly light blue. For that ice flow. So I grabbed a B000 and a B00. I'm using the darker of the two because there's not much to these. Actually, I think a B quad 0 might be better. Yeah. Yeah, so I used a B000 and a B quad 0. There we go. And maybe back in with a little bit of that B00. Make those shadows just slightly more pronounced. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna paper piece some of these scarves. So first I'm gonna cut out, okay, well, let's take a look at the paper. I think I'm gonna do, no, I'm gonna stick with white. All right, let me just throw these in my bag. Okay, now let's take a look at what we have for paper and then build a card based on this. So these are smaller pieces. I kind of like the snowflakes too. We have this fun. Actually, I think I'm going to use the Winter Wonderland because it's got a bunch more snow stuff in it, I think. Because I like the... can also mix and match too, which is fun with this. But I like those snowflakes. I think we're going to use those snowflakes. And I think if we use the teal, the purple, I think the purple will cut the base, and then maybe the teal on top with got a bit of wood green we can use. Blue and some sweater paper. Ooh, this is gonna be so pretty. Okay, so definitely sweater on the inside. And I think for that I'm gonna use this purple. Okay, so I'm gonna put that to the side. And I think I like the dark blue with a bit of the wood. Yeah, okay. So, pull my cutter out. So I'm just going to start with my first layer. I do it 3/8 of an inch smaller than the previous measurement. Or you can do it 1/4 inches, you can do it 1/8 of an inches. That's how I'm doing mine. So basically I go to the line and then I count back 3 little ticks. And then that's where my cut is. And then I'm going to do the same with the wood. Okay. I'm definitely loving that. Darker teal. That might be. Is that too dark? No, I think that'll work. Alright, let's try it. Yeah, it doesn't really work with the blue. So let's do purple and the light teal. Alright, let's start with 1 1/4 inches in width. And we're just going to take a nice long strip of that. And then, so that was 1 1/4, so 3/8 of an inch smaller. Okay, and then same for this guy here. 3/8 of an inch smaller. Alright, that one I'm gonna cut in half. Okay. Alright, so I do the inside as well. So my base is going to be that purple. And then I'm going to use this. Oh, I think I need to get a new blade. Oh, okay. All right, let me grab my smaller cutter. that is definitely not cutting. All right. Ooh, that's a much cleaner slice. All right, let's just see. So I picked 3 3/4 of an inch, but I wanted to check. I'm going to do, so width-wise, that's fine. But height-wise, I want to do 3 1/4. Okay. Oh yeah, the papers are awesome. I'm on my last little bits of it and I'm trying to make it last. So that's what I'm going to work with sort of for the inside. And then I think for, okay, so I'm just going to went with really dark for the front and sort of muted on the inside, which is not like me. I'm thinking I might want to do the snowflakes instead for the background. Let's try it and see if we like it instead of the wood grain. I wonder if we do it like this. So you just get a little tiny peek of the wood grain. Where's that snowflake paper? Alright, so on the back of the snowflake paper, it has these cute little actually, I have a really cool idea. Let's see if it'll work. So I'm going to cut out the plaid. And then on this other one, I have this purple winter wonderland. Where is my washi tape? Oh, there you are. Perfect. I got it right on the money. close as I'm gonna get it. Perfect. All right, save the washi later. Okay. All right. Perfect. Okay, so for the scarf, we wanted to do on the back of the blue, I have flowers. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that. All right, so now the question becomes, all right, so on the inside, where are my fussy cut-em scissors? All right, so I think I'm gonna cut out this little ice flow. Actually, I think I'm gonna put him there with these two guys here. Okay, so I'm gonna fussy cut out these guys. And then we're gonna do their scarves, because I wasn't sure which ones I was gonna pick, so. Oh, me too. I always like to talk to myself. Oh, hopefully you guys can hear me at least, and I'm not mumbling super bad. I do like to talk to myself when I'm crafting. It doesn't help also that I don't have any white noise in the background, because usually I have TV going or a movie going or something just for some noise. Ooh, yay, Margaret. You'll have to post it in the group so we can see after when you get the time. It's always fun to see what other people do with the same paper. That's what I love about the holiday retreat, is because each of us will usually come out with something completely different. So we're all given at least the same paper line, albeit different papers and stuff like that, but it's always interesting to see what other people come up with and their ideas and stuff. All right. penguin number 2. Hey, Darlene. I'm glad you could hop on. So now that I've picked out which ones I'm doing, I am going to stamp the same stamps on this paper and cut out their scarvy things. All right, so I'm doing this guy here. And what do I want? Some pink purple maybe on his scarf. Ooh, that's fine. Okay. We have the guy on his little bum. And the one that looks like they're doing their shimmy, shimmy, shimmies. So let's get this guy here and we'll get him with some blues and pink. Perfect. And okay, last but not least, let's do some navy and teal for you. Okay, so what I've done is I've just stamped the 3 little stamps that we picked, and I've done just more or less sort of their neck area where their scarf is, and then we're going to cut each of those guys out. Just the scarves, not the... We're going to decapitate the poor little guys. All right, so we're just going to cut the little scarf out as close to the black line as possible. And then we're going to glue those on our penguins. Oh my God, every time I think of these stamps, or just even just the penguins, just the word penguins, all I can think of is, what is it, Benedict Cumberbatch, or whatever his name is. He did a documentary where he was talking about them, and he kept calling them I'm pretty sure it was him. And he kept saying penguins the wrong way, and he got about a lot of flack for it. It is so hilarious listening to him try and save it. It's just something you guys should probably watch because it's so funny. I think it was on the Graham Norton show. He was, yeah, because they played a clip of it and everyone got a good chuckle out of it, making him try and say the word. Yes, Kim, you know what I'm talking about, right? Ah, that's funny. It just makes me laugh every time I watch it. It's just too funny. I mean, he laughs along with everybody, which is what you need in that. You need a bit of a humor in that. But it's just so funny. All right, so first penguin down. This guy here. Oh, yeah. They look so cute. Even more so than they already are. I love paper piecing, especially some of the patterns from the line that you're using. Then you don't have to worry about it matching. Okay, just add a bit of glue to this. And last but not least, alright, and last one. And then we get to assemble the card. Alright. Stick my pin in it. There we go. Okay, let's get these layers down first. I'm just gonna need to clean the edges of the paper. Yeah. There we go. Make sure it opens the right way. Alright, first layer is down. Alright, second layer. I think I had a little bit of overage. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Next layer down. And just do a quick little clean up of the paper. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to assemble these. Well, actually, I should probably use double-sided tape for that one space there. Alright. Oh, maybe I should do Winter Wonderland sort of. Okay. So that's the first layer done. Okay. Okay, and the last layer. Okay. Now I know that's not straight, but I'm going to use it as a guide on my ruler. Well, I guess we're doing it the old school way. Okay. You missed the purple penguin. Isn't he so cute? Look. He matches the paper. Alright, so I'm just going to take a little more snip off of this. Okay, and there. All right. Now, I think I want to pop them. So I'm going to grab my baby pop dots. Okay. Now, Kimmy's dots that fit the theme colors beautifully. There's the front. Now get the inside done. Alright, I'm just going to clean up the sides of the paper. Okay, next square. Alright, my little white block for writing. I'm gonna liquid glue these on. Alright, so there's my little ice flow. My little penguin. Alright, stick my pen in the glue, then I don't lose it. And then we've got our cute little penguin there. Then, again, we're going to hit it up with the pop, or with the enamel dots. We're going to go a little bit lighter. And there we go. And there's our inside. And then we're done. So, I'll show you the front again. So again, we just paper pieced the scarves to match the paper. And then there's our inside. And that is our card. So again, just a reminder, we used Icy Penguins. There they are. So this is the stamp set that we used. And now I still have some penguins left over, so I'll probably fussy cut those ones out and put them on some tags. And then there's our card again. And there you go. Well, I hope you have fun, and don't forget, again, paper piecing is a very great way of adding in some extra matching coordinating papers to your cards and stuff. Ooh, and Kimmy's got it on sale at 40% off. So don't forget to stop by the sale. I think she's got the whole sale still on, and correct me if I'm wrong. And then don't forget, she also has an online video, and I believe there's still some items up for sale in that online video, the online sale that we had yesterday. Alright guys, well I hope you had fun coloring and crafting with me tonight, and I'll see you again in a little while, alright? Okay, bye guys!